Hey everyone, this is Rancis4 or Rancis for short, and welcome to a release day unboxing for August the 4th, 2013. And you might be looking at this and saying to yourself, wait a minute, don't most games usually come out on Tuesdays and not Sundays? Yeah, well, that's true, but when it comes to Nintendo, actually, they always release their games, even exclusive games, on Sundays, which I don't know why they release them on Sundays, because on Sundays most stores are closed on Sundays, and it's like the church stuff or whatever. I don't know this reason why, but who knows? Who cares? And today, the release unboxing is for the first major first-party title from Nintendo for the Wii U console this year, and that's Pikmin 3, as you can see in that. And there's a little bit of things I want to say though about the game. One thing for saying is that Pikmin 3 was supposed to be a launch title for the Wii U, but it got delayed for at least 8 months because Miyamoto wanted to continue working on the game, actually. And what he actually made was a little bit different than the final version, than the version they showed off at the E3 conference last year when they introduced the Wii U. And there are some other things I've heard major positives about the game. Like, for one thing, I've heard that the game's got so many critically acclaimed reviews, actually, by saying stuff like, it's very beautiful and very fully realistic, the gameplay's very solid and addicting, and it fits very well with the real-time strategy genre. And it's definitely the Wii U game you've all been waiting for, or probably the best Wii U game so far. And this could be pretty interesting of what I could say though. And I've heard another positive thing about this is that despite the bad news that Nintendo lost a bit of profit from the sales of the Wii U, selling only over 160k from April to June, I have heard a bit of positives about the game, that while the game was a huge success in Japan in terms of sales-wise, the game itself actually sold over 1 million Wii U copies, Wii U consoles, within a few-week period and ever since its launch in Japan. Which I find that's a good thing because that raises up hope for the Wii U. And honestly, I actually like the Wii U console. I think it's a way better console than the Wii. Yeah. And I do think the Wii U is an underrated console. The only reason why people are saying it's a huge failure, a flop, or maybe a dead console is due to lack of games. Because there were a lot of games that were supposed to be out on the Wii U, third-party titles, but got scrapped and decided to stick it because they don't like the Wii U. And honestly, I think that's a shame because I think the Wii U is a good console if you just look past its flaws. And I think it's an underrated console, and even my friend Dark Prince of Persia 1 actually agreed that it's an underrated console. But I will admit the graphics are definitely going to be inferior. But I will admit the graphics power of the Wii U is going to be inferior to PS4 now. But enough of that. Let's take a look at Pikmin 3. As you can tell, I also got the strategy guide too as well, because this is the first ever time I've ever played a Pikmin game. And some people might be asking, oh great, he's never played a Pikmin game? Oh great, this is going to be interesting. He's probably going to fail badly. But that's why I got the strategy guide. If there's some certain part I'm stuck on, I don't know what also is, then I'm going to definitely go buy it. Then I'll definitely buy it. And then I'll be able to learn some things. So let's go ahead and take a look at the game itself. You got blue, yellow, and red Pikmin, and that's the rock Pikmin, I believe. And there's that one which I think that's the winged Pikmin I think they mentioned in the game. Sorry if you heard me breathing, but it's so humid outside, and I just moved some more stuff in here in my room. Another thing I want to show is that I actually got my TV and my consoles all set up here. I actually did this with my grandma yesterday, and as you can tell by my room, it's not very big compared to the one at the other place in that. It's not very big, but it will have to do. And I have to clean up the mess. I got a bit of wires running through here. I do have a bit of a lot of room still, so you're gonna hear me breathe a lot in this. So sorry for that. So let's go ahead and unbox this thing. Let's take a look at the back first. It says explore an alien. No crap. I don't think you can see it because of the cigar. So let me actually put this down for a sec. And I'll try to unbox this thing somehow. It's gonna be so hard to get this thing to come out. Oh wait, I forgot it's right here. Alright, unfortunately I don't have a garbage bag or something like that, so I'll just put them on the side here. Now we can take a look at the back here. Sorry about that. It says, explore an alien world with the help of your Pikmin army. Take command of 3 tiny explorers and a legion of tenacious Pikmin in a fight for survival. Your loyal swarm of Pikmin will battle enemies, build pathways, and collect food to save your depleted home planet. Take many shades of Pikmin. Use the unique abilities of each Pikmin type to accomplish different tasks. Red Pikmin, fire resistance. Blue Pikmin, water loving. Yellow Pikmin, shockproof. Winged Pikmin, fly. And rock Pikmin, strong and solid. Now I have seen some videos about each Pikmin, so I pretty much understand which each one has a different ability. You got 3 different leaders. You got usual Wii U gamepad control as your map. And you got monsters, yada yada yada. And here are the different control schemes. You can use the Pro Controller, the Wii Remote with Nunchuck, and it says 2, so I think this game has that multiplayer mode that I've heard about. And it has the gamepad. No, so now let's unbox the thing and take a look. And there's your game disc, which is actually pretty interesting, pretty nice game disc. I also got this Nintendo Club thing, but I'm gonna get that out of the way so you don't see it. And of course, you got the usual promotion for other first-party titles that Nintendo usually does for their games, which I don't quite honestly mind that really, because that's a good way to convince you what are the games you could possibly get for the console. And here's the Pikmin 3 instruction guide. As you already know from Nintendo, their instruction manuals are always colorful, very informative on the terms of the controls. Well, it has the controls for the game, and it definitely has the controls. And it definitely has the controls for the gamepad, and that stuff. So I'll put this all back inside. So let me get this inside here. Hold on. I'm gonna put the code thing down. Now, I just want to take a look at the strategy guide itself too. Alright, so you have a very colorful instructions, and it's similar to the instruction book. It gives you hints and that stuff, and what to do. Now, I do want to point this out to people. I am going to be using the gamepad, since the Wii U's main controller is the gamepad, and probably every game's going to use the gamepad. However, what I'm actually going to do is that I'm going to probably during the playthrough, when I resume the game to continue the playthrough, actually I'm going to use different control schemes. And the reason I say this is because during the reviews, I've heard that a lot of people are saying that with the gamepad or the Pro Controller, it's very hard to control or aim the Pikmin by aiming the cursor. And that's why, and they've even said in the reviews that it's more recommendable to use the Wii Remote because it feels more fluent and everything else. But for the first few parts of the playthrough, until I let the battery charge again, since it only lasts like about an hour or whatever, that stuff, I'm going to be doing Pikmin. I'm going to be using the gamepad for the first few parts, and so forth. So that's so. And I have also heard that the game's about 20 hours long or something like that. Yeah, so it could be interesting. Alright, so I'll be back later, people. Once I'm done with this, once this boxing video is uploaded, I'll start doing the playthrough, so see you later.